Yo, yo. It's Saturday. My bad. I had my holiday party Thursday for work, so I really couldn't. I was too drunk to come back and fucking do an episode. But UFC Tampa, we got Colby versus Joaquin Buckley. A whole bunch of shit was fucking shifted around for this shit to happen. It looks like fucking. I wish like Buckley fought Shavkat instead of Gary. I don't know that them coming from the same gym previously. I wish the UFC made that matchup a little better. I'm glad Shavkat won. I'm glad we get to see Bilal versus Shavkat, and I'm not gonna lie, Bilal gonna beat Shavkat when that happens. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. Shavkat, he a killer, but his wrestling isn't on Bilal's level. It's just not. His strength might be. He might be able to get up, but he's going to keep on getting taken down like Leon Edwards was. Watch. So, future prediction for Bilal and Shavkat, I'm all over Bilal. After seeing that against Gary, fucking Gary. Um, but yeah, UFC Tampa, last card of the year. We're not gonna get a card for like 3 weeks after this. So yeah, um, I'm sad because UFC is like the only thing that makes me happy in life. Looking at stuff. Um, but yeah, guys, long live Sway. That's how we start these bitches off. It's Saturday. Roll you a J if you haven't. Let's win some money. Long live my brother, forever Sway. I was, I don't know why I didn't do an episode last night, but I was fucking tired of shit, all types of shit. But going through the card, man, we're gonna have Josephine Knudsen versus Pierre Rodriguez. Let me turn on my screen share. I feel like y'all fucking with the screen share. Desktop one. Come on now. All right, so the first fight is Josephine Knudsen versus Pierre Rodriguez. I'm gonna start out right here. Why doesn't it give you like more? Okay. So Piera Lafiera is plus 215 right now on DraftKings, weighed in at 116, 5'3", 63.5 inch reach versus Knudsen, coming from Sweden. I think that's Sweden. If it ain't Sweden, it's fucking Switzerland. And if it's not either of those, I'm stupid. Let's just put it that way. Josephine Thunder Knudsen minus 250. Um, let me just see. Josephine Knudsen's undefeated, 8-0. She beat Pilastri in a unanimous decision. She did lose in a kickboxing fight in a split decision in K1. Lost again in kickboxing, but she is an accomplished kickboxer. That's what I'm gonna say. Like the only she might piece up Pierre Rodriguez, but Pierre Rodriguez does have some decent takedowns. I feel like her she's been working on getting her takedowns so she can get her to the ground game and start grappling. But she got 5 wins by TKO, 4 wins by decision. I mean, also she's 2-2 in the UFC. She lost by disqualification in her last fight due to intentional headbutts, crazy as hell. And then she lost to Jillian Robertson, who's been beating everybody on the face of this fucking earth. Um, beat Sam Hughes. It's a pretty good win to have on your resume. Um, yeah, guys, I'm at low level MMA. Was Josephine Knudsen might just beat the brakes off Pierre Rodriguez because the striking gap is so crazy and the grappling gap isn't as crazy. Pierre is the better grappler, but I think Josephine will stuff the takedowns. Pick your poison, Josephine money line or Pierre plus 3.5. You know, if this judging shit, it's honestly like getting impossible to bet on the UFC because you get so mad when these judges fuck up. And it's time after time after time again. Like at this point, you get fucked over once by a judge, it's like fuck, it's shitty, but if you're getting fucked over, losing hella money because of a motherfucker judging a fight that's clearly going the way he didn't judge it, it's getting hard to bet on UFC. UFC is definitely not the sport. It's the funnest sport to bet on. It's not the most logical and practical sport to bet on. Facts. Um, UFC, but my official, what I'm betting is Pierre Rodriguez plus 3.5. I think she could close the distance, and I think she'll be able to land some good shots of her own. I think she's gonna go in for a couple takedowns, and I think she'll be fine to win a round, even a split decision. There, girl. Like it's not a great fight. Let's put it that way. Next fight, Davy Grant versus Ramon Tavares. Davy's already 38 years old, 5'8", 69-inch reach. Taking on Ramon Tavares, 30 years old, 136 pounds, bantamweight fight, 70-inch reach. Davy's 13-7, while Ramon is 10-2, but Davy has had the stiffer competition compared to Ramon Tavares. Ramon, currently on a two-fight winning streak, beat Cortavius Romeus, who we find out is not good. Beat today in a split decision. Lost to today. Got knocked out by him in the Contender Series. Beat James Dunn. Beat Charles Bennett. I'm trying to see if there's any notables. No real notable names, but he's been staying active since March 4th, 2023. He has one, two, three, four, 5 fights. So he's been staying active. I like how active he's been. And Davy Grant, I mean, guys, what can I say? What can I say? um, I picked him to win. My bad. Yeah, I picked him to win because like he's losing to guys. He's beating guys he should be beating that motherfuckers never heard of, but he is losing to up and coming talent like Daniel Marcos, like Adrian Yanez, an established veteran, and Chito Vera. He beats Jonathan Martinez crazy. Beats Martin Day. I think actually this fight's pretty close, and I'm just leaning on the side of the youth here, but I do think Davy Grant has a shot here. But this really is a pick 'em fight. Like I can't like whoever lands the first shot on the motherfucker's chin is gonna win. I think it's gonna be a knockout for either guy for sure. If I have to pick a winner, I'm gonna go with the youth, Ramon Tavares. Money line minus 105. Miranda Maverick, I'm just gonna say outright, should smoke her and should go out for a finish. But knowing her boring ass, she gonna be out there fucking wrestling her to a decision. So my pick is Miranda Maverick minus 3.5, or Miranda Maverick money, like put it in a parlay or something. Miles Johns versus Felipe Lima, bro. This is such a fucking tough fight. The odds make no sense to me because I mean, the odds make sense because we've never seen Johns at featherweight, so he can look like a completely different fighter. Miles John's usually a bantamweight, usually a 135er. This guy Felipe Lima, 26 years old, just about to step into like the beginning of his like prime, still a real young newcomer. I mean, he's 13-1, but 26 years old, 146, 5'8", 68-inch reach. I mean, he lost to a guy who is now 4-4. That's his only loss. So I'm wondering, like, the level of competition has it been there? He's beating 15-5 guys. Beat Muhammad Naimov in the third round near naked choke. God damn. I mean, like he got a flying knee round one against a 21-7 guy. 8-7, 8-1, 6-0. No, he's beating good competition. It's not like these guys are 0-0. You know how sometimes we be seeing. So goddamn. Um, Fuck. I was all over Miles Johns. I don't know. I haven't seen much of this Felipe Lima kid. I might just sit back and bet his ass to knock Miles Johns out. No, I'm totally lost on this fight. I have not seen Felipe Lima fight for some reason, and I've watched every UFC fighter fight. But look at this guy. Between the Contender Series, LFA, and the UFC, he's 11-2-1. Miles Jones is a dog. If anything, I think the best bet we place here, guys, and UFC fucking caught on to us because they're not giving us +3.5 anymore. Bogus ass bitches. +3.5 Miles John. Loki, they did give it to us. There's some on here that are +5.5. For like the big underdogs, like Drakkar Close, he's +340, +400 now, +5.5 for him in a 3 round fight is +145. This is crazy to me. Honestly, I think we do Miles Johns. The over 2.5 is -270. I think they expect him to win a round, maybe even win the fight. Let's go +3.5, -135 odds on Miles Johns. I like it. But like, yeah, just to show you the work Miles Johns has done. Cody Gibson, Vince Morales. This is not a good loss. Castaneda, but he got caught in a choke. It happens. He lost to Mario Batista, not a bad loss to have. Douglas Silva, De Andrade, Cody Gibson, like these are good wins. He's got good wins in the UFC, is all I'm trying to say. It's just that jump to featherweight against the actual featherweight might fucking hurt him in the long run. Yeah, like Felipe's beat all good competition, guys. It's tough. Um, Tough, real tough. Sean Woodson and Fernando Padilla, guys. Man, my gut is on Sean Woodson because every time I bet against him, he fucking wins, and it's always like a split decision. But he does end up in a lot of close fights. Just like 6'2", 78-inch reach in the fucking featherweight division is crazy. Fernando Padilla, 27 years old, 6'1", 76-inch reach is also crazy for a fucking featherweight. Some of these motherfuckers have like 71-inch reaches. It's crazy. But yeah, 3 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 8 wins by decision for Sean Woodson. He goes to decision a lot. Like these are all close decisions. Look, I'm giving you guys. I just said he goes to a lot of decisions: draw, decision split, decision unanimous, decision split against Jordan. Then he beat Caceres, was a really good fighter, and decision. The only time he's lost was in a submission to Julian Erosa, who has some very sneaky jiu-jitsu. But man, this guy Fernando Padilla is coming on, and he's coming on strong, y'all. He's coming on like a dog, y'all. I'm promise y'all. He's 16-5. All his wins are by finishes. Oh no, that's not him. He's 5-9. 14 out of his 16 wins are by finishes. 2-1 in the UFC. 3-1 in the LFA. He lost to Kyle Nelson, who is like a jump. Like he's improved so crazy in the past year, in my opinion. I fucking think Kyle Nelson has killed so many parlays. He's probably parlay killer of the year because he was always like a big dog against somebody who was like pretty favorited and well known, and he would always spoil it, spoil the parlay. Kyle Nelson was, yeah, he did it for me against fucking Padilla. But since then he beat a guy first round Darce choke. He beat a guy that Sean Woodson ultimately lost to an motherfucker. We need to like guys. Um, he beat Julian Erosa, which our boy couldn't do. Um, Also Nate Richardson. I mean, split decision. These split decisions are giving me like are making me worried. But look, like even in like these close fights, 8-1 guys, the guys he lost to 9-2. See what they've gone on to do since fucking beating Fernando Padilla. Basically a straight up grappler now. He just did ACT, and just won a grappling tournament. What the fuck? That's crazy. So yeah, I'm on Fernando Padilla here. I like Sean Woodson. I hate betting against Sean Woodson, but I'm on Fernando Padilla here. At least beyond the Fernando Padilla plus 3.5. I do think he could steal around. And beyond the Fernando Padilla inside the distance, no action. Please. I love that. Basically, that means he has to win inside the distance, but if it goes to decision and the other guy wins, you don't lose your bet. You just get a refund. I caught the odds on that at like minus 170. So, but I think it's a good bet. So ultimately, I'm on fucking Fernando Padilla and Fernando Padilla plus 3.5. But I love Sean Woodson. Like I would not be surprised if he wins. It's a tough fight. Plus 3.5 is a way better bet for sure. Man, guys, I love Drakkar Close. I don't understand why he's fucking getting such like so much hate. It's probably the 7-inch reach disadvantage and the 5-inch height reach disadvantage or height uh disadvantage. But 15-2 against 21-3, he has less losses than the guy. Fuck. I don't know, guys. How you guys feeling about this one? Looking, I'm straight up. I don't understand the odds. I'm surprised only 8 people are picking close. My gut has been like close is gonna get this done all week. But nope. Damn, shit, tweak. Oh, there's PFL today, of course. They don't know how to market their fights at all. But yeah, guys, fucking, I got Alvarez. I'm not touching this fight though. Um, I think Close is a good underdog. I don't know. My fucking Wi-Fi just went out on me like bogus too. Um, for his next fight, guys, I'm gonna run through his next couple ones just because I got a lot of shit I gotta do before these fights kick off. I love Michael Johnson. I got a bet on Michael Johnson already, so Michael Johnson is the pick for that fight. I think he's got the better striking. I think he'll be able to defend any takedowns coming his way. He's got the height and reach advantage, so we're going Michael Johnson there as the favorite. Navajo Sterling, big favorite. I think take him -5.5. They switched the fucking playing field on us and gave us some fucking bogus ass fucking like -5.5 spread for this fight. And it's about I don't know. I don't understand why they did that. But 6'4", 82.7-inch reach, he got his shit. You know, this is a fight he's designed to look good. He should get the knockout, and knockout should be a single bet. Honestly, I'd be shocked if he didn't get the knockout. Real shit. Mm. Next fight, man, Adrian Yanez. I thought he was gonna be a future champion in this fucking division. Nope. He got beat up by Jonathan Martinez. Fucking, I don't know. We're gonna go with Daniel Marcos here. I think his striking is way better. Um, this is pretty jump in opposition for him though. Like for sure, it's definitely a jump in opposition for him. 8 wins by TKO, 8 wins by decision. That's crazy. At least he's been working on his grappling. He, oh no, this is not even a grappling fight. But they had some grappling fights lined up. split decision with David Grant. But no, he's knocking most people guys out, or he's gonna take him to the decision. I could see Adrian Yan. Adrian Yan has been very hittable, so I could see him getting. Fuck, I got to bet on Memphis, and they're up 85-82 college basketball. I'm sorry, I got to do this in the middle of the episode. Treat this shit as like a live stream. Yeah, at least y'all get to see me smoking. Oh, watch. Fuck, man. Man, Memphis better fucking. Come on. What's this official review about? No. All right. I think Adrian Giannis plus 3.5. They giving him that. Fuck it. Take it. Same time though. But I'm definitely on the Daniel Marcos side. At plus 200, I say fuck it. Adrian Giannis has to find that and has to find his mojo back quick. Man, another one which I think I got Petrino. I think he'll submit him. I think his wrestling's gonna be too much, but Jacoby's got good ass kickboxing. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I hate that these motherfuckers don't get two free throws automatically. The first thing I thought, fuck. But yeah. I got Petrino by submission in round two here, if you can't tell. So, yeah, Petrino is minus 300 at this point. Over 1.5 is minus 200. Um, plus 240 for Jacoby. I mean, plus five and a, you see, plus 5.5 for Justin Jacoby. So they think if he survives like the initial onslaught, that he'll be able to, you know, I don't know, he'll be able to like I don't know, they're giving him plus 120 on it. So they think Petrino's likely gonna finish it. That's what I'm trying to say there. Manel Cop, I think he clearly wins this fight. Um, I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, I don't know. Bruno Silva's tough, but Manel Cop's just way better all around. And Cub Swanson versus Billy Q. Um, I honestly think Cub Swanson's getting too old. I think it's Billy Q's time, but I do think it's a close fight. And Cub Swanson can definitely win one round, or this can definitely be a fucking split decision fight. Trust me. It's one of those. It's lined up to be one of those. Their styles are like identical, so it's like, and they're both kind of the same level. Maybe Cub's a little slower because he's been. Let's go, my bad. Fucking let's go. And Buckley submission round three. I wonder what Buckley submission round three pays out. What do you guys think it pays out? All right, so Joaquin Buckley versus Colby Covington. Right now, the line is at minus 245. Joaquin Buckley plus 200. Colby Covington plus 9.5 on the point spread for Covington, minus 9.5 for Joaquin Buckley. Colby to win by um, all right, look. Joaquin Buckley to win by submission is plus 2,000. I'm about to switch my list right now. But I don't know. I have a feeling that he's gonna be able to do what Leon did to Colby and be like, "Oh, here, I could just take you down," you know, like you're not good at this anymore. I don't know why you think you could keep doing this. That's why he's a pretty heavy underdog. In all honesty, Colby Covington has no shot in this fight. I don't know. Whenever I say shit like this, I'm like, fuck, it's always a fist fight. But Joaquin Buckley should win. He should dominate in every aspect of the fight. I mean, just looking into it, like, for 74% of the people have Buckley. Um, let's see. How do I get on the. Alright, guys, my bad. But basically, I was trying to get on Joaquin Buckley. Like he's been finishing Wonder Boy. Everybody, like he's been finishing Wonder Boy. Fucking their son was Zaboyev. He was the main event. Vicente Luke. I don't know if he was the main. He was not the main event, but he was like the co-main, I think. Vicente Luque, Alex Morono, Andre Fialho. He had two losses. That was at middleweight to Imavov, who's really good and is fighting Izzy. They announced today, and Chris Curtis, who caught him with a punch. It happens. They beaten Albert Duraev. This guy who's really good too. I mean, he's been beating really good competition. Colby's been so inactive. Four of his losses Three of his four losses have come in the past five fights. He's 2-3 in his last five fights. And two of those wins are Tyron Woodley and Jorge Masvidal, who don't even fight in the UFC anymore. And then he has Robbie Lawler, Rafael Dos Anjos, Damian Maya, Dong Hu Kim, Brian Bam Bam Barberena, Max Griffin. I don't know. Kobe's not that impressive, and I think we're gonna see him retire or be retired. I'd be surprised if Buckley can't fucking stuff a gate takedown. I'll be literally so pissed out of my mind. I honestly think I would hedge that bet. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Like I'm like, would I hedge that bet or would I not? Fuck. But 5'11" compared to let's see what 5'11" and 72-inch reach compared to 5'10", 76-inch reach. So I think that it's like the same thing. He's gonna have the reach. I think Buckley could find a KO. I'm switching my pick up. But love everybody. Long live Sway. Let me get my picks in before I I went through the whole thing with y'all. Okay. Man, we picked Piero Rodriguez plus 3.5. Right here, it's a real coin flip. Man, I say do Tavares or do either by fucking knockout to win. It's literally such a coin flip. I would pick Tavares though, literally. I think Mavericks got this all day. Man, I think Johns has a shot plus 3.5. Lay it on him a little bit. But Lima, if he gets it done, he's the real deal. A lot of people on Woodson here. Interesting, interesting. He's the underdog. It's because he spoiled the parlay so many times, but this time I don't think he is. I don't think he is this time. I don't. I think Padilla's got a good game plan. He's just as long, so it's gonna be a tough matchup. It's a different matchup for him than Woodson's usual matchup because he's so long for the damn division. I got Alvarez. I think Close could keep it to a decision though. He's gonna start taking risks though, so he might get finished. I love Miles Johnson. I love Sterling here. I like Marcos, but I don't mind a plus 3.5 bet on Giannis. I like Petrino a lot. Um, Jacoby's a good underdog though because his kickboxing. Like his kickboxing's good, but I think he's gonna be all over him, Petrino, and he's not even gonna give him space to work that boxing in that kickboxing range. Um, Cop, I'm sick as hell, y'all. I know I'm high as hell too off this fucking little joint, but I'm sick as hell. That's why I sound all fucked up. Um, Cop, Cop, and Silva. I think Cop gets it done. I think he's too pricey right now at the moment, but whatever. I think this is going to be a split decision plus 3.5 Swanson, or I think Billy Q money line. I think Buckley all day knockout or submission. I think it gets it down. It gets it done quick, man. I just think it's done quick, man. Long live Sway. Hold on. I gotta I gotta just do this. Long live Sway. Sway forever. Forever Sway. We do this for Sway. I did it today. Y'all better tune in the next 4 hours or else I don't know what to tell you. Fuck, you missed out. But no, you get to fight. I did it from the start to finish this time. So the first fight is the one I started with. So we'll be good if you have to skip for the later fights. Peace. Long live Sway. Um, like, share, subscribe, all that shit. That's my bro right there. You know, right next to me, like always. Peace, love, subscribe. Peace.